Hey folks, this video is a follow-up to one I have just published, and that video was all about finding quick wins in Google Search Console. Now it's a video I created probably a couple of years ago, so some of the things in there I've developed further, which is partly what I'm going to show here, at least one element. I think in that video I mentioned using SEMrush, which now I tend to use more Hrefs. But those are just little things. The fundamentals of that video of where you go in to Search Console, how you use it, still the same, but I've just improved it slightly. So let's get on. Let's show you. Back to me talking head. So what we have here is my interface for Google Search Console. It's using Looker Studio, and basically the reason I've created this is because Google Search Console is great. It's an amazing free tool, but if you're non-technical or if you're just a marketer that maybe does this a little bit as part of your job, it's not your full job, going into Search Console can be very confusing. I like to give my marketing teams nice little dashboards that takes away stuff they don't need to know and just presents them with data that they need to know and that they can use and abuse. That's right. Not abuse. Look after data. You need to have good data management. But what I mean by abuse here is take that data, analyze it, put it through its rigor, figure out what's going on. I'm not going to go through my full process for analyzing this data. I'm just going to want to talk through some of the features here of this interface. The other thing with Google Search Console is it limits you to how many rows you can see. I think it's about 1,000 rows. So if you're a small website, that might be enough. But when we work on enterprise sites, which is most of what my day job is, 1,000 just isn't enough. Like working for the university, you're looking at thousands and thousands of search terms. The other thing is it's very difficult to see your search terms in Search Console alongside the URLs. So seeing which pages are ranking. That's why I really like this little interface that I've created. So we'll just go through it. As I say, Looker Studio, which is a great free tool from Google. It easily integrates with both Search Console, Analytics. It easily integrates with Google Search Console and Google Analytics. So it's very easy to set up. And then it's pretty much about just learning the system of drawing the graphs, pulling in the different fields you want. I think the hardest thing is probably just learning some of the principles of data. So what we have here is device categories. If you want to look at mobile, desktop, tablet, maybe countries important to you, particularly when we're looking at our international students. This is useful here. And then obviously date range. I generally set it to 3 months, but you can pull data up to back to 16 months. Quite useful if you want to do a year-on-year comparison. But the two important things here are landing page and query. The data that's been used in this particular demo is Google Merchandise demo. So this is just standard data that comes with any integration from Google. What it does is it allows you to play with data inside Looker Studio without having to have lots of data in your Google Analytics account. What you want to do if you're a marketer that's responsible for a specific area of a website, or maybe as a business owner, you want to know how your landing page is doing or a key product page, you could use the landing page here to find that specific page. So let's have a look, say this certification perks. So we change this to contains, and I can type in certification perks, and we can see what the data pulls back. Cool. So you see here that every landing page URL now includes this certification perks. So that allows you to see all the different queries, that is a search term someone's entered into Google to find that page. You can view them all here straight up. So that's just really nice. What I would then recommend marketers do is export this into another spreadsheet, and so whether that's Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, because in there you can manipulate the data much easily, filter it, append it with other data, maybe from Hrefs or SEMrush, which I might have talked a little bit about in that last video. What you might want to do is you might want to say, well, I'm very interested in swag. I want to see what search terms have swag in them for the certification page. God, that's a mouthful. So we put in here contains, and we might put swag. And there you can see. So it's now filtered out all those other search terms. So we only have ones that include swag. So for you, that might be, you might have a brand term that you want to see how your page is performing for, or you might have a specific product or service that you're trying to rank and target. So you type that into your query. The other thing is, if you just wanted to just see how swag's performing across the whole site, you would remove this from landing page, and now it'll show all pages that have swag or that have appeared for swag in search results. So here you can see. And then we could always filter by URLs. So there you go. So this is my very simple. I find it is very simple, but I find it very powerful interface for Google Search Console. I hope that's been useful. Like I say, I've not gone into detail how to use it. This is more of just a little demo of documenting what I've created, and this has been used quite a lot by a lot of people. So it's something I'm quite proud of, and it's good. I'm going to stop rabbiting there, and yeah, we'll look on to the next video. Keep safe, all the best. I'll probably show some more dashboards at some point, but this channel isn't just going to be about analytics and Google and content design, but at the same time it's stuff that I know and I enjoy talking about, so I will talk about that quite a lot as well. And I've got a number of dashboards that I'd really like to share and document. I think that's everything. If there's anything else I've not covered or you got questions about, put them in the comments. I'll always do a follow-up video. As you can tell, I love talking about all this kind of stuff. Keep safe, have fun, and all the best.